to the line right now. We have the championship race of the women's steeplechase. And they're off and running right now. We want to give you some numbers to think about as you watch this race. 9:41 is the U.S. championship standard, so think about that. And 9:18 is the world standard. The meet record, 9:21, held by Courtney Frerichs, one of the GOATs of American steeplechasing. Allie Ostrander is out at the front. Gracie Hyde, the Puma athlete, behind her in second position. In this race as well, Amy Cashin, as we show the fan poll on the screen, the majority of fans believe Amy Cashin will take the victory. And Allie Ostrander is pacing this race this year. So Gracie Hyde in second. The second most number of fans believe that she'll win this race. But Amy Cashin sitting in this fourth position in the yellow top, the on singlet right now. She's won this race before in 2022. So she's a previous Portland Track Festival champion. And an Olympian from Australia as well. So Gracie Hyde, Allie Ostrander out front pacing this thing. And Grace Featherstonhaugh behind Gracie Hyde in the blue top, the Canadian athlete. And also at Oregon State Beaver, down the road, coached by Louis Quintana. But the pace lights for this race are set for 9:25. So well under that 9:41 mark. We'll keep an eye on that, see how many athletes get under that. But we'll see at the front as they're ahead of that 9:25 pace right now, ahead of the pacing lights, running 75. Attributed to the great pacing out front by Allie Ostrander. And Hyde, Featherstonhaugh going around Allie Ostrander at this point. So they are ahead of the pace lights, but it's not quite fast enough for Featherstonhaugh's taste as she moves her way up to the lead and pushes this thing. So Featherstonhaugh comes in here a 9:31 best. This year she's run 9:32 down at the Sound Running Track Fest. But she wants to do something special here tonight.
And this puts the pacemaker into a little bit of a precarious position. You know, do you step off? Do you keep doing your job? Allie's doing a great job. She's bang on with the pace lights, doing a phenomenal job setting the pace for those behind her. Not fast enough for Featherstonhaugh, that's great.
This is racing here.
What do you do?
What do you do? Maybe you stay in and you race. You don't know, but this is about racing first and foremost, and Featherstonhaugh is doing what she can to win this thing, and she's ahead of the lights. Allie Ostrander behind her now, and Gracie Hyde in third. Gracie Hyde, a 5-time D2 national champion at Adams State, and an outstanding 1,500-meter runner as well. But Featherstonhaugh out front now, and looking strong, as the last lap split for her was another 75. Featherstonhaugh pushing down the backstretch. Allie Ostrander in second. Gracie Hyde right on Allie Ostrander's shoulder. And Amy Cashin, the 2022 Portland Track Festival champion, I believe with a 9:27 time there, in fourth place position. Cashin 9:27.91 in 2022 when she took the victory here in the Electric Forest, and that was a downpour year as well. But Featherstonhaugh out front, coming up from Corvallis to race here in Portland. 4 laps remaining for Featherstonhaugh. Allie Ostrander hanging in second place. Gracie Hyde right on Allie Ostrander too. So the trio have separated. Amy Cashin in the 4th place position currently. And then Callie Doan Callie Doan in 5th place. And she's got a 9:49 best, but she's run 9:58 this year. So she's well ahead of her PR pace also. But Featherstonhaugh pushing this thing.
Allie steps off her pacing job for the night. Done. We'll see her come back again for at least one other event to do some more pacing duties. But Featherstonhaugh right now continues to lead. Gracie Hyde, hot on her heels, both firmly planted right in the middle of those green pace lights, the wave lights, set at 9:20.
So this is a duel right now between Featherstonhaugh and Gracie Hyde, and they're running about 9:25, 9:26 pace. Featherstonhaugh, Canadian athlete, Gracie Hyde, an American athlete, and they're inside 3 laps to go.
Does that mean the steeplechase is international waters?
I think it does. Yeah, that's how they judge those things. We'll name it later. But Gracie Hyde, following Featherstonhaugh here. It's a battle of the Graces. Grace Featherstonhaugh versus Gracie Hyde in front. Chasing together, those lights set at 9:25 pace, but also chasing for the victory here in the Electric Forest and to add their name to the storied list of champions
Gracie
that have won
Hyde
this
is
race.
getting anxious. She's getting hungry. Start to feel these people who have the experience in the steeplechase. She can start to feel the finish line getting closer and closer.
And now she's striking. She's taking the lead. Featherstonhaugh in 2nd. So made her bid early on, Grace Featherstonhaugh, and now not one to let Gracie Hyde run away with it. Featherstonhaugh giving chase, staying attached, but Hyde at the front. So Gracie Hyde, 2 laps remaining. And it's Hyde versus Featherstonhaugh here. It looks so far at this point like one of these women will come away with the log round, but we don't know who it is yet. Stay tuned. Amy Cashin in 3rd position, along with Callie Doan. But it is Hyde out front, and then Featherstonhaugh. They're clicking off 75s. Clicking off 75s here in the Electric Forest, and that's exactly what they need.
Another body blow given from Gracie Hyde as she sort of sprinted off that barrier on the backstretch as they approach the water jump for the penultimate time here, Jeff.
So this is where they're going to need to stay in touch if they want to hit this 9:25 mark, which they've set out for themselves, but also the victory is on the line, and we never want to lose sight of that. Gracie Hyde charging at the front, Featherstonhaugh following her, not totally uncoupling yet. Hyde looks so strong out there as they're coming up to the line, and here's the bell. 1 lap remaining. What can they deliver on the final lap? We'll see what they did here. They've been clicking off 75s, and that's another 75.6 for Gracie Hyde. But this is it. Empty the tank. Whatever you have, pour it out, and we'll see what shows up on the finishing clock afterwards.
If you're pour one out for your homies as well. But Gracie Hyde continues to extend this lead down the backstretch, looking phenomenal, looking so strong, attacking each barrier as though it is the last. Clearly over that one, and she continues to extend her lead.
And that was a leap, too. A strong leap, covering a lot of ground there to get over that barrier.
And this is where the pace lights become really important, giving Gracie Hyde something to go after. She knows what her goals were coming into this race. She may not have said them publicly, but clearly one of the goals was establishing a new personal best. With 100 meters to go, she's caught the green wave lights. Can she pass them? The fans are thundering their seats over the final barrier. Gracie Hyde passes the green wave lights, drives towards the finish. Everything she's got, Jeff, she's emptying the tank, as you said, coming across the finish line to break the tape. Arms up. Bravo, Gracie Hyde.
It looks like 9:24.62 from Gracie Hyde, a 71-second final circuit for her, a personal best, lifetime best for her, 9:31.08 for Grace Featherstonhaugh. And that is a slight personal best for her, a best by 0.2, it looks like. For Gracie Hyde, a best by 2 seconds. And here we have Amy Cashin coming up to the finish. Third place, 9:44, Callie Doan. Fourth place, Colette Ramp, 9:46.82. Cashin, 9:57, gets under that 10-minute mark for the previous champ. But here, Gracie Hyde looking so strong over that final barrier, and she makes her charge for the finish line and just leaving the lights in the dust. Gracie Featherstonhaugh doing a lot of work in the early stages of the race, comes away with 9:31.